think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Gentlemen, it's time to elevate your style with something from our men's jewelry and watch collection. Why not treat yourself to the ultimate in luxury? We've got an incredible selection of pre-owned Rolex watches, even those hard-to-find models you've been dreaming of. Whether you're stepping up your game day look or adding a touch of class to everyday wear, our top-tier collection is sure to impress. Stop by Sartor Heyman and discover the perfect piece to reflect your unique style. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
NEPCO is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEPCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEPCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com. General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Travis with Midwest Bank, now with 2 branches conveniently serving Lincoln and 8 other locations across Nebraska. We're here to help you with any of your needs. From opening a checking account to buying a home or financing your business, our staff is here for you. Stop in and you might see Shin Daddy himself. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank, member FDIC.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop!
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Welcome into The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome into The Breeze. Harrison Arns on the ones and twos as always. We got DP, the host, to my left, the other host, Haas the Breezy, streaming in. And if you guys want to join in, 402-464-5685. We do got NFL on the brick and mortar. It is DP's Commanders versus Pete Ferguson's Dallas Cowboys. And DP, saw you gave him the Jake Ferguson jersey as well, so now he's got the last name with it.
Well, I had to put on gloves.
Good call. You don't want those.
Yeah, I had on the medical grade glove to protect my hand from it. There's certain things that you just have to be safe about. You don't want any of the cowboy oogie. You know, cowboy cooties is a real. I think it's a medical term actually.
It's more real than the cooties.
Cowboy cooties is really kind of. I needed to just avoid it. You know. I don't need to carry any of that loser stuff into playoff time.
It is contagious.
Like I need to leave it here in the meaningless game category as they prepare for the playoffs. You know, quite frankly, I'm not sure. I'm having a hard time relating to people whose teams aren't in the playoffs.
Oh, are you?
You know,
you've been hanging around those waters for a while. So I don't want to get that attitude
not everybody's season continues.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, before you go on that path. So my kids ask me all the time, "Hey, who's your favorite dad? Who's your second favorite team?" And I always say nobody. It's the Niners, it's the Lakers, it's the Dodgers. There's nobody. And they ask me every day. So finally, and they know this, for football, it's whoever the Cowboys are playing this week.
Yep. Yeah, it really is what it is that there were shirts that were made and in the DMV and in the Maryland area, it was I root for Washington and whoever's playing Dallas.
That's very similar to the I root for the Huskers and whoever's playing Iowa.
Right. And then it's the ABC shirts, anybody but the Cowboys. Right. So, and it just works.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that sort of deal that it's a really cool day. The fact that the Commanders are on the ticket just it makes 10-year-old me really proud that if I'd said, hey, 10-year-old D, guess what? You're going to have a radio station, a sports radio station. And on that station, you're going to have your hometown team on that station. There's like really visceral reaction that I have to maintain and push back and go, okay, don't go get too emotional about it. But the reality is that, hey, here's the thing. That next week, this station will air Washington in the playoffs. Listen, not for nothing. It's a really good time in DP world. Huskers basketball is performing there now.
Oh my gosh, I'm offended we didn't start with that. I'm offended. UCLA, the mecca of basketball, came to Nebraska and got a whooping. It was awesome. It was awesome. I was ready to storm the court from DC.
Right. And you watched it as a Husker adjacent fan. Like you went,
always.
Right?
Because I'm a big Sam Hoiberg fan. That dude is an awesome guy.
Right.
His defense, his intensity, the things that he does as a as a coach, I love all the little things that he does on the court that don't go in the box sheet.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That this is kind of why we're doing what we're doing. Again, when we talk about pioneers of the station, it was 3 years ago. Sam, we reached out to Sam, you deserve a radio show. And he's like, no, I don't. I'm like, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And you have to explain to people that, it's our job as coaches and leaders to see people in a greater version of themselves, right, than they see for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, nah, bro. Look, first of all, you got the pipes for it. Two, you need to be heard. And quite frankly, he and Jeffrey Grace is another one. I made a joke on social media that is it even a Husker game if Jeffrey Grace isn't on the ground fighting for a loose ball? Like, did the Huskers even play? Because Jeffrey gets in the game, and if there is a loose ball, it belongs to him, and he fights accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Sam he plays the game like Haas and I can say that Hoiberg is a Haas and DP type player.
Oh, any coach feels
100%.
feels safe with him out there on the court. He's a coach for you. He's a coach on the court for you.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. He's got that IQ.
Yeah.
The way he closes out high every time, like his high foot is always there. He does not let penetration go middle, and he's always helping. Like it's the quarterback of the defense. And obviously he's a foot shorter than everyone, but he still does it. And he's built right. He looks thick on TV. So with that strength, it allows him to do all those things on defense.
Well, that's also not like, let's not bury the lead with that Lincoln Pius the 10th, Sam Hoiberg, has changed his body. Because when you look at his twin brother's not jacked like that. Like his brother, Sam got in the gym and put in the work. Like that's work. That is the result of some work. That's not genetic predisposition. That's not, nope. His twin brother, spent tons of time with him in Hawaii, and you go, oh, I see the difference. Like I see the difference. And it's the statement. Like I think there's a wonderful profile waiting to be told on Sam Hoiberg. That even as a coach's son, the IQ part, but genetically and coaching wise, you don't always get the motor that Sam has, and it's hard to evaluate motor. Like it's not a part of the five-star system. Like when you grade and evaluate players, 5-star. Well, one of those stars better be grit. It better be IQ. It better be intelligence. It better be, are you willing to leave skin on the floor? Are you a good teammate? All of those things never show up in the star system, and we can't figure out why the transfer portal and NIL works the way it does. Because you're looking at the grocery package and not the product, and it's frustrating because Sam's everything any coach would want. Yeah, Sam would love to be his dad's height, right? He would love to give him that. Because it'd be different conversations. Mm-hmm. But I also don't think that you get the grit that you get if he was 6'4", 6'5".
Someone text him, wake him up, get him out of the gym. Get him out of the gym. That's where he is right now. Yeah. And make sure he hears this statement, because Harrison will like this. He is the Alex Caruso of the Big Ten. That's it.
It's better than that. No, I was just kidding. I love Alex Caruso.
As a Laker fan, Alex Caruso did everything. Just that, and
he was that spark plug for sure off the bench,
and did not get the recognition. So, Sam's hopefully getting his flowers. Obviously, people with basketball minds see that hey, there's a reason why this guy needs to be on the floor and he's doing all these things, and it allows everyone else to actually be great. So, kudos, Sam.
Yeah,
great win. Great win. It's we've talked about it, DP, when you weren't here, but it's holding serve in the Big Ten at home is a thing. It's how many wins can you get on the road in the Big Ten, and that's the biggest thing. It's really hard to win on the road in the Big Ten.
Yeah, because I think the Pac-12 rookies will have to learn how to travel into it. One, you're traveling into different weather, different time zones, right? Right. Different weather and different time zones. that stuff matters.
Still, and we're the closest. That's still
like that. To miss the fact that they flew into 20 degrees, right? And even just it's a short walk from airport to bus, from bus to hotel, from hotel to bus to arena. It's still different. It's a different vibe. And a different time, right?
Harrison, I don't think you've traveled to Florida in the winter, have you? Have you traveled to Florida in December?
No.
The worst part of traveling to Florida in December or January is coming back home to the freezing cold.
Yeah. I mean, but that's why I didn't go to New York for the Pinstripe Bowl. I was in Hawaii. I had on shorts, bro. It was 85 degrees. It was 85 degrees, and there was no way I was going to get off a plane from Honolulu and then get on a plane and go to New York and bundle up. And no, I wasn't doing that. Look, I was jet lagged anyway, just from this, the 7 hours from Denver to Honolulu, and it's plus the other 90 minutes back to Lincoln. But those new teams are going to have to figure out, especially in the winter, because some of those dudes don't even have coats. They don't have look, if you live in Los Angeles, you don't have a winter coat. And to travel into that, and then for an athletic up and down basketball season, right, where you have to be loose. Well, you know what? Hamstrings tighten up a little bit in the cold weather, and it's tougher to get warm in the warm weather, and it's tougher to heat up again and when you go to the cold weather. And it's a thing. The UCLA's coach made news by saying he didn't think the environment had much to do with the result of the game. And it's twofold, and Hoss can dance with me on this. That one, I fully expect a coach to say that the environment shouldn't affect your energy, your hustle, your grind, your grit. It shouldn't. You got to find a way. It doesn't matter where you play. You got to find a way. But the reality is that if 20 straight teams have come in to Pinnacle Bank Arena and left with a loss, the environment matters. The environment matters, and that crowd matters. The surroundings matter. Hoss and I had the blessing, the absolute blessing of coaching in one of the great high school environments in the country, like the Woodson Cavalry, the student body.
I've seen the tape. You showed it to me.
Oh, sir, listen, and Hoss will tell you listen, we would wait for them to set the tone. We would wait for the fans to set the tone. We had done our work.
It was like Duke. It was like being at Duke.
Yeah.
Like if you inbounded the ball near the crazies, they'd be on you.
Yeah. And Duke is a great example. And think of the standard that you're trying to meet. If you're trying to be Cameron crazy good.
It's the public high school.
But I mean, that's like literally the thing that I can't possibly imagine him taking that team into UCLA into Cameron Arena and saying that the environment doesn't matter. Now, there's some places where it doesn't matter, where the gyms are bad, the fans are meh. Okay. But still, in the Big Ten, travel to Minnesota and play a 500 Minnesota team in the winter. Mm-hmm. That's a tough night. That is a tough night. You know what? Go to East Lansing. Go to East Lansing and tell me what you think that's going to be like. Go to Rutgers.
I was going to say, go across the country to Piscataway.
Listen, he's about to get an introduction. I mean, he was at Cincinnati, so he went through some of this. I get why he said it, and I'm not shocked by him saying it. But I also defer to, hey, Hoss, we tell him I'm going down to everybody knows the name TC Williams. Hoss and I can talk about going down, taking our little prep boys,
our golf team,
TC Williams, to play at the Garden on a Friday night. On a Friday night,
they look like a golf team.
Yeah, we walked in the door. We looked like we had 12 Sam Hoibergs. We had seven Sam Hoibergs, three
Throw in one Gary.
Dale Jacobsons.
Throw in one Gary.
Right. We had one we had one. We had one, not Bryce.
Juwan Gary?
If we ever had a Juwan Gary, like you could shut it down.
Yeah.
We just didn't. We look like Hoosiers. We look like Hoosiers walking the door. And that's how we play.
But then the fans are like, damn, those boys can shoot.
Right. right. Like they were gritty. Yeah, us and the state championship team had a 6'2.5" center. The back-to-back regional champions, you had a 6'3" center, but you had a 6'8" shooting guard. So it's a little different. For what Fred Hoiberg has done is to identify a type of player that one will receive his message, will effort at his level, and then I don't want to will get this, that the defensive specialist at Nebraska is Coach Nate Linzer, and Nate Linzer is an absolute dog.
Yeah.
Like the next time you watch the Huskers or go back and watch the Huskers yesterday, Nate Linzer is a pit bull wearing a coach's polo. And
I get it.
Like he said a thing to me in Hawaii that after the Huskers had held their opponent to 14 first half points, his thing was, I hate human nature because it's going to allow these kids to allow more than 14 points in the second half. Wow. Like, what you need from me, coach? Like, you want me to go say some stuff, right? That's the standard, and that's the standard. Like, don't give up. Don't perform at that level and then not perform at that level because you've already proven that you're capable of that level.
Yep.
And I said it before the game yesterday that this was going to be a Big Ten tournament type game. That every possession was going to matter, that there were going to be runs, but then ultimately free throws and some gritty plays to steal possessions. And if Hoiberg and company don't steal possessions, if Juwan doesn't come up with a possession ending block out of nowhere, if you don't have those, if Andrew the Mad Mullet Morgan doesn't go out there and
just, nice finish, just the cherry on top.
Right. Like it's the thing, Haas. That looked like basketball that you could coach, right?
So while I was looking down, I was looking at the schedule, and it stinks. Like Nebraska better be ranked. Not that rankings matter for players, but it helps. It feels good. They better be ranked when the rankings come out. Problem is, it's at Iowa, at Purdue, in the week that they're going to be ranked, and to win either of those is going to be really hard. 8-1 at home, Iowa. Purdue is probably 9-0, 10-0. I have to look, but winning on the road in the Big Ten is really hard. So you have this huge game, and you're going to say you showed what you can do, and it's going to feel like you're riding the high, and then you lose at Iowa. But it's actually the surrounding the gymnasium that they're playing in has an effect. You can't be 8-1 at home, Iowa, and just say it's lucky, it's a fluke. We messed up. No, there's a thing. There's a aura at playing on the road in the Big Ten that makes it so difficult. And so I'm excited for Nebraska. Fans need to chill out if they do lose 2 in a row. It's the serve that I was talking about. If you play Roger Federer or Novak Djokovic and it's their serve, if you take one of their serves, that's amazing. Okay, that's amazing. And so what we talked about a couple weeks ago is if you win all your home games in the Big Ten and win 3 or 4 on the road or two on the road, that's a really good Big Ten season.
It's a great one. It's a great. Well, I mean, it was. That's how you defined last year.
Yeah, and that's usually how you get to that 20 mark. Is what we've seen. In the bit. You got to take care of business at home. Usually, you get 2 or 3. Those are the Big Ten teams in that 20 win mark.
To be +1 on the road, in the Big Ten, when you're Nebraska and you win 10 straight at home in the Big Ten, you win all of your in-conference games at home. Well, then you need to find a little bunny that you can go and get a win or two, and if you can get 2 or 3. Then you start looking at better seedings in the tournament and the likelihood that you're going to play into March. And it's one date at a time. It's one game at a time in the Big Ten. We know that. One. I mean, again, whether those conditions matter, matchups matter. Like no matter what style of play you play, the Big Ten, somebody can figure you out. I mean, think about it. I mean, Purdue with the season that they had with the player of the year, and they still got guys.
Yeah, Purdue's always the weird one for Nebraska because credit to Fred Hoiberg and that entire coaching staff. Even though they haven't won every year, they get Purdue close every single year. Whatever they have drawn.
2 out of the last 4, right?
Yeah,
they got them
well.
here. Well, to get Wisconsin, I don't think that there's Iowa came in here and got left out of here limping.
Yeah.
Right. Last year. So it becomes a thing that if I'm having been around this basketball team so far, they're not conceding anything to Iowa or Purdue. They don't care. They don't care because Bryce feels like he'll be able to elevate and get shots off. Jawan feels like he's the biggest dog on the floor. The 3 bigs really haven't figured out that they're not supposed to. Like those 3, and listen, Braxton Mia is Steven. Who's the
Adams?
He's Steven Adams Jr.
He really is.
Right, like he's Steven Adams Jr.
The screen setting, the hard screens that guy sets.
Listen, he out
Steven
there.
Adams. That's a great analogy.
And it's just perfect. So when you go into those buildings where bigs reign, and then you have the elite wing guys who are always on par and better with. I mean, again, you don't have a Murray sitting at Iowa this year that's going to go immediately to the top of the first round of the NBA draft unless he plays up the rest of the season. They're not conceding anything to Iowa, Purdue, Michigan. I mean, you stared at a number 15 UCLA team in the face, which allows you to look at Oregon and USC and Washington and go, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It's an opportunity. Listen, that win yesterday for that room, I kind of wish the students were there, but
still full house though. I was impressed
to make
Packed
that
house.
statement that you didn't need the students for the vault to still be on lockdown is impressive. Like I said, Hoss, I can't imagine us playing at Woodson without the students.
No, I hear that. The what I was trying to make clear, and this might be for the committee. We talked to the committee a lot last year, and they didn't hear us. The 4th best team in the Big Ten got an 8 seed, and we're put against a really good Texas A&M. So it wasn't fair. But you had to set the precedent, just like going to a bowl game sets the precedent, so that the next team is more legit. And so this year's team, if Nebraska is the top 4 seed again, or top 5 in the Big Ten again, with the 800 teams in the conference, even top 6, then they should be a top 3 or 4 team in the NCAAs. And so it helps to have what they did last year. I know every season's different, but the name matters. And so now that name, Nebraska, hey, they're pretty good at basketball.
Yeah.
Hey, they've done something. And so if you could beat an 8-1 and 7-0 team on the road, Iowa 8-1 and Purdue 7-0, that is I would say a committee banger where they're just like, okay, they did something that no one else can do. No one can go win at Purdue. No one can win at Iowa.
Well said, Haas. And we'll have to wait and see. I believe, what is that Iowa game? Tuesday? Yeah, upcoming on Tuesday there. And then that'll be a good road test for the Huskers, coming off what has been a really great run, coming off the Diamond Head Classic, winning that one, and then coming home beating ranked UCLA, 11-2 UCLA at the time. We'll go ahead and throw it to break here. Don't go anywhere. This is The Breeze. We got DP, Haas to Breezy. We'll talk to you guys on the other side.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Gentlemen, it's time to elevate your style with something from our men's jewelry and watch collection. Why not treat yourself to the ultimate in luxury? We've got an incredible selection of pre-owned Rolex watches, even those hard-to-find models you've been dreaming of. Whether you're stepping up your game day look or adding a touch of class to everyday wear, our top-tier collection is sure to impress. Stop by Sartor Heyman and discover the perfect piece to reflect your unique style. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com. General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Travis with Midwest Bank, now with 2 branches conveniently serving Lincoln and 8 other locations across Nebraska. We're here to help you with any of your needs. From opening a checking account to buying a home or financing your business, our staff is here for you. Stop in and you might see Shin Daddy himself. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank, member FDIC.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop!
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping, thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to thramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
All right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
You're listening to The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in segment number 2. Harrison Arns on the ones and twos. If you guys want to join in, 402-464-5685. That is the Starter Heyman text line. And, of course, Facebook, YouTube, XLO Channel 961. All great ways to put a face to the voice. We said before, we got Cowboys Commanders on the brick and mortar, but we still got these shows on the streams going all Sunday long. I encourage you guys to join in. All right, Haas to Breezy. We wrapped up talking a lot of Husker hoops there. Their big win over UCLA and what's at stake for them with a couple of big road games. I'll leave it to you, though. Where do you want to go with it here on this second segment?
There's so much going on with the last day of regular season football. The Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen debate is a pretty good one, but tomorrow is a historical night in wrestling, and this is a wrestling show. So we should probably talk about what happened on the SmackDown of the year for 2025, and then what we expect to happen for the Raw of the year, with Raw being on Netflix. And so, DP, I texted you Friday night, and it's a pretty good debate. What do you think is cooler as a fan if you're in the arena? Or that's one way to ask the question. The other is, as a wrestler, what's the better feeling? To win the Royal Rumble or cash in Money in the Bank and become champion?
Well, I mean, the penultimate for all of it is getting the strap. Right. I mean, I think as a wrestler, that's the thing. And in wrestling fans, depends on the type of wrestling fans there are, because they're different pockets that they fall in. That some want to be there when history is made. Right. Like I remember the matches most where, especially back in the day, when a championship changed hands, because it was historical. There was a moment you can always go back. You literally I can go back to those dates and places, and you can find those things and revisit. But there's also the faction of wrestling fan that loves the pop and loves the curiosity of who's coming out next. Like, who's next? Who do we get to see? And if you tell me that on top of a normal wrestling card, I'm going to get 30 of the best wrestlers ever to do this, to march out in front of me and perform, that's a different kind of thing too, right? That, wow. I mean, but that's why wrestling fans tend to are as passionate as boxers, because boxers, you were going to see Tyson, and it was historical, but the rest of the card may not be memorable as much. Whereas if you go to UFC or WWE, you remember all the matches. You remember, and then the championships at the end of the card is kind of the flag holder. So me as a fan, we were talking about it. I think I fall in line with the Royal Rumble, because that sets up all the rest of the stories for the next and the build up to WWE, to WrestleMania, etc. So for me, it's Royal Rumble. Money in the Bank is usually, there's some tournament and, there's some build up that way, but it's not the same. It's just not.
I don't mean the pay-per-view. And what I'm trying to say is the moment that Tiffany Stratton had, that's
the
more
moment.
Is that more exciting than, was it Bailey who won the Royal Rumble?
Right. Like you can't remember it.
Who won the Women's Royal Rumble? It was either Bailey.
Was it Nia? I don't.
No.
No, it was Liv.
Was it Liv? No. Becky?
Right. But this is kind of, you're making the point.
Yeah, it was Becky.
We were there. It was R-Truth 24th.
Right.
Like I remember that.
Right? That we're making the point.
It was Bailey. It was Bailey.
We're making the point that Tiffany's moment will go down in history.
So that's the point for that side. The other side is Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble. Cody Rhodes got to be part of WrestleMania's pay-per-view 2 Royal Rumbles in a row. So they put, and okay, fine, from a men's side. Okay, so Senior Money in the Bank won the Money in Bank, and
Right.
he won championship at WrestleMania. So that was really cool for him. And then they gave him a couple months. They gave him a couple months of being the champ and doing things. They're not using him right now. He's way down the list with Gunther being ahead of him. But when I look at Raw, DP, when I look at all the people that should have the championship, I know we say this every week, but it needs to change.
Yeah.
Like who is the number one contender for Gunther's belt right now?
Yeah. You're trying to
I don't know
everything that you're talking about, right? That
I don't know who's facing him next.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure they know. Like, I'm
Just
not
get rid of the
sure.
belt then. What? We don't need the belt. It's
Well,
nothing.
they're going to need the belt, and they're going to need the belt for Netflix, right? They will. Like they're
Well,
absolutely.
they just said for the last 6 months the belt was useless. Go ahead and put it on Drew McIntyre, who is the most on fire wrestler right now. He is. He's changed he's done a really good job. He's grown so much as a wrestler this year. So I don't know if it's kudos to him or if it's kudos to CM Punk.
Yeah.
But Drew McIntyre, wow. I would believe him as being the champion on Raw.
Well, but here's the thing. That's the thing that they've done. And it's okay to go back and revisit. I mean, they did it with Roman Reigns, they did it with Seth. It's a thing, right? That you go back and you go, okay, we didn't get it right the first time, or it wasn't everything that we wanted it to be the first time. Let's go through it, right? So to learn those things matters, right? It just matters to go through whatever they're going to do with it. I still wish that they I know we need to be patient and wait for the plan to be revealed. That's what we're waiting for. I'm just trying to be patient because I have a feeling that it would be something that we didn't expect, like we were missing, and that's the best of pro wrestling, when they do a thing that we weren't expecting and it shows up and it pops. Right? Like you go, oh, okay. That's really the thing.
Okay. Who's the most over wrestler in WWE right now?
In WWE?
Yeah. Because I knew you would say Tony Storm. So who's the most over wrestler in WWE?
I was all about that. Like that was going to be the answer, and it should still be the answer to every question. Like like what's best next? Like every great next answer is Tony Storm. Like if you want to know who I want to show up at Royal Rumble, it's Tony Storm. Like if you want to know who I want to be the next champion, Tony Storm.
So you would trade Tony Storm for Charlotte and Rhea?
I would change Tony Storm. I need to do some internal housekeeping.
Okay.
And I need to check myself because there's no point in giving me a Maserati if I don't know how to drive. like if you have Rhea and Charlotte, the fact that we're talking about Tony while you have Rhea and Charlotte, right? The fact that we're talking about Tony, mind you, we're not talking about Liv, we're not talking about Becky, we're not talking about, but no, we're not talking about the EST,
Bailey, Nia
right?
Jax,
right? Like I'm still
Ronda Rousey.
You're not talking about Tiffany. If you put Tiffany and Tony side by side, we know where the line is.
It ain't Tiffy time.
Right. It's Tony time. She's telling y'all
storm is coming, and it's not Jade Cargill.
We're like in her promos for AEW. It's Tony time, and it's a pure launching, throwing a grenade over the bow. That it ain't Tiffy time. It's Tony time. Like, and she's giggling at it, and they're laughing. Like, okay, go to Netflix, but still, everybody wants to know what my girl.
The storm is here.
Right. Like, it's just, they're toying with us, and I love it. I love it. But I don't know. I still don't know what the ideal WrestleMania is going to be. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the Cena send-off is going to be. Which I'm okay with. Again,
Please
I need
steal
to
the belt from Gunther. Please steal the belt from Gunther. Please steal the belt from Gunther.
Right. But no. Like, I'm okay if he steals the belt from Braun. I don't know.
No.
I
Cena doesn't come back and go for C championships.
You're being logical. You're being logical. There's no logic to it. I'm trying to find the logic behind it.
Okay, so back to the original question before you got Tony Storm on your mind.
Yeah.
Who is the most over wrestler in WWE?
I still don't think. I think, you ready for this? The hero that we may not want it, but the hero that we need and deserve is Jacob Fatu.
Oh.
When he flips on Solo.
Oh yeah.
The collective heads.
I love you, Solo.
Oh, it's just like brains are gonna explode when he says, "I love you, Solo," and then kicks his head off. The entire wrestling world is just going to stand and start in a slow clap, and they're all like, it's going to be, because then you can do whatever you want. You could do whatever you want, and there's 18 different varieties of what can happen within the bloodlines and when the WWE wants you do that. And it's just like that to me. He's the one. Like, he's the one nobody's afraid, like everybody's afraid of. Nobody really, like, here's the thing. I'm really upset that there's no Fatu. Like, I know we have to be patient, and I need for him to go through everybody. But Fatu becoming a face will be the next great turn, and that he will rise to popularity in such a freakish way that I'm not sure we're prepared to handle Fatu Mania. Like, I just, like it's,
I love it. I love it. I've been a big Jacob Fatu guy since day one, so I love that. I love it. I'm gonna interrupt and pause right there. I don't know if you saw it, but I'm pretty sure Paul Heyman's gonna turn bad on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman.
He has to because there's money in it.
He's gonna put the Ulafala. He's gonna put the Ulafala on Solo's neck.
Yeah,
he's gonna do it.
No. I think what may happen is he may put it on Jacob's neck.
Okay.
Because that if you want to stir soup with me, have him go through the whole ceremony, right? And they're all standing in a ring, and I need to put this on. It's time to acknowledge the true tribal leader. And I've been waiting to do this for so long. And he walks right by Solo and puts it on Jacob Fatu. But then here's the thing: the writer in me says you absolutely do that. So they turn. But then the thing that happens is ultimately Heyman does it to break up the new bloodline for Roman. because Roman.
And then
knows-
the Rock has to show up and be like, "I did that."
Yep, like 100%. Like that. That's like I'm all in. I'm all in. Haas, I have a treat for you when we come back from break.
Ooh.
I have a treat for you.
Santa Claus hooking it up.
I just yeah, I got a treat for you. We'll close out with this one.
All right, don't go anywhere. The Breeze. One more segment on the other side.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket. All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread? I can't stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today in most local grocery stores.
Riddles Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddles Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddles Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddles Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddles Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddles inside Gateway Mall. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
What's the radon level at your home? Don't know? Find out with a call to Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. Make sure your home is safe with a radon check from Bryant. If you've already tested, ask Bryant for a free estimate for mitigation. Once completed, you'll get a report showing how much safer your home is. When it comes to radon, call Bryant 467-1111 for testing and mitigation. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing, We do whatever it takes.
You're listening to The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into the Breeze. Final segment here. DP Hosta Breezy, the host is always joining me, and we only got a little bit of time here left on this last segment. So, DP, I'll go ahead and have you set the table for what we got lined up here.
Well, every now and then you just, you get one and you need to add it to the rotation. You need to make a statement of we've had discussion over the greatest factions to ever exist in pro wrestling. With that, I give it to Harrison Orange and let him deliver the message.
Give it a sec while it buffers
It
here.
buffers itself up and gets itself going.
Well, that's the Breeze as it's loading there. I think you can take a wild swing about who it is we have online.
Oh,
here.
I don't think he knows. I don't.
Hello, everybody. This is Arn Anderson. This goes out for DP from DP. That's unique. You're talking about Hall of Famer here, an original member of the greatest faction in pro wrestling history, the Four Horsemen, in case you need caught up. You're also listening to The Breeze, and just like my spine buster, it is the best in pro wrestling.
Haas, what spine buster good is a statement, right? I to get the Horsemen on play. We need to do a whole nother faction show.
I'm down.
Like a whole what is the best of? Like what's in the conversation? Somebody mentioned that to me earlier this week, and they talked about it, and I said Freebirds, New Day, Horsemen, and then any of the Roman Reigns versions, right?
Evolution.
Right?
NWO.
Lot of conversation, Haas.
DX.
I'm just saying.
A lot of conversation, but we're running out of time on this one. We'll have to save for another time. Hosta Breezy, shout out to the co-host as always, DP, for, as always, joining me at this 12 to 1 o'clock spot. Don't go anywhere. The WYWC Hour up next.
Beat Iowa.